Hey yogis, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Alauna, and today we're going to be going through a quick full body morning yoga class. So we'll just go ahead and hop right into it, starting at the top of your mats. So placing the feet underneath the hips, really grounding down here, letting the arms fall by your sides, and just closing down the eyes for a second. Beginning to tune into your breath and tune into your body. Maybe making a few hip circles here, with the eyes closed, really paying attention to your center of gravity here. And then find some stillness. Keeping the arms by your sides. On your next inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, sigh it out, draw the shoulders back down. 2 more deep breaths. Feel what it's like to relax the body. And on your next inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. And exhale, fold forward, bringing the hands down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to your shins, find a flat back. And exhale, plant both hands, step both feet back, coming into a plank pose. Making sure to spread the fingertips wide here, spin the biceps forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeezing the abs up and in. Inhale, shift the shoulders past the wrists. You can always lower the knees here, trying to keep the hips in line with the shoulders wherever you are. Lower all the way down to the belly. Then inhale, lift up, take a baby cobra. So lifting the hands, squeezing the elbows in, keeping the chin tucked, lengthening out through the crown of your head. And exhale to release. Inhale, press up to all fours. And exhale, hips go up and back to your downward facing dog. Getting the energy flowing here. Taking one more sun salutation here. So moving at your own pace. And inhale, shift your gaze forward. Then step both feet to the top of your mat. Bring the big toes to touch, heels apart, folding forward. Then on an inhale, rise up to standing, reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, sink the hips down and back, find your chair pose. Breathe it in here. And exhale, forward fold. Sinking movement to breath here. Inhale, hands to your shins, flat back. Exhale, plant both hands, step or hop the feet back, coming into your plank, lowering the knees if you need to, and taking your flow. So inhale, shoulders past the wrists, keeping the elbows in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, take your baby cobra, or keep the knees lifted, extend the elbows, find upward facing dog. And exhale, everybody meet downward facing dog. Maybe shifting the hips a bit from side to side. Just noticing how the side body's feeling here. And step the big toes to touch. Inhale, look forward, and either step or hop the feet forward, coming into your forward fold. Big toes touching, heels apart. Then inhale, rise up to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink into your chair. Inhale here. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to your shins. And exhale, plant both hands, step just the left toes back, coming into your easy twist. So left hand stays down, right hand reaches up, opening the chest towards the right. Finding length up through those right fingertips, maybe come up onto the left fingertips on your mat. Thinking about drawing right hip back, left hip forward. See if you can hover the left fingers off of your mat. Keeping the twist, lift the torso up. Arms come to parallel with your mat, extending out, forwards and back. And exhale, cartwheel both hands down. Step the right foot back. Maybe keep the foot lifted if there's not blocks behind you. And inhale, shift the shoulders past the wrists. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Big toes touching. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale here. And exhale to fold. Inhale, hands to your shins. Exhale, hands down to frame the feet. This time, step the right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Back heel is lifted. Make sure that there's enough distance between the feet here. They're in two separate lanes. And keep the right hand down. Left hand reaches up, opening the chest towards the left. Lengthening up through the left fingers, then come up onto the right fingers on your mat. And engaging the core, see if you can hover right fingers. And carefully keeping the twist, lift the arms up, draw the right hip back, draw the right hip forward, left hip back, keeping the chest open. Continuing to breathe. And exhale, cartwheel both hands down. Extend the left foot back, maybe keep it lifted, maybe lower it. And inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. And exhale back. Inhale, look forward. And step both feet to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing. This time hands can come by your sides. Grounding down again. Coming back to where we started here. And noticing the changes within the body. And inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, bring the hands to heart center as you sink the hips down and back, coming to your chair pose again. Then you got two options here. Stay here. I guess you have three options. Stay here, or bring right hand to the left thigh. Left hand reaches up. If this is comfortable here, maybe try and hook right elbow on the side of the left thigh, opening the chest here, keeping the hips low, keeping the knees even. Taking whatever variation feels best here. And here's the tricky part. Use your obliques, lift back up. Keeping the twist, chest is open to the left. Keeping the chair, keeping the right knee pulling back. Inhale, reach the left arm up and overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Then left hand to the right thigh. Right hand reaches up, twisting the chest open towards the right. And either staying here with the left forearm draped on the thighs, or you can try and hook left elbow on the outside of the right thigh and use the leg to twist a little bit deeper. And keeping the twist and keeping the hips low, lifting the arms up to parallel. Breathing here. And inhale, both arms up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop to the back of your mat, and take one final flow here. And meeting in a child's pose, taking the knees wide on your mat, big toes come to touch, hips go back towards the heels. Coming back to your breath here. Noticing specifically how your breath has changed. And on an inhale, lift the forehead, keep the knees where they are, but shift the shoulders on top of the wrists And then keeping the shoulders on top of the wrists, you might feel a little bit of a rotation in the arms, spinning the pits of the elbows forward. Lower the hips down, lift the feet up. Breathing here. And exhale to release. Shift both feet off to one side and come into your seat. And bring the soles of the feet to touch. Knees can go out wide. Grabbing onto the ankles here, sitting up nice and tall. And if it's comfortable for you today, you can go ahead and fold forward, keeping the length in the spine here as you hinge at the hips. And inhale, lift back up. Go ahead and extend left leg long and cross right foot over the left thigh. And hook the left elbow on the right knee as you draw the right elbow back, opening the chest to the right. Inhale to lengthen through your spine. And exhale, come back through center. Let that right knee stack on top of the left. If this is uncomfortable, just bring right sole of foot to the inner thigh. But finding an entire posterior chain stretch. Inhale, reach the hands high. Keeping those left toes flexed back towards your face, using the lower core, hinging at the hips. Let the arms fall somewhere beside the leg, and then let the forehead draw towards the knee. Breathing into what you feel here. Inhale, lift it back up. Extend both legs out. And this time bend into the left knee, cross the left foot over the right leg. Hook the right elbow, left knee, left elbow comes back. Thinking of lengthening up as you twist over. And exhale, come back through center and either bring left sole of foot to the right inner thigh or stack left knee on top of the right. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale to fold. Breathing into the stretch on this side, maybe tuning in, noticing if it feels the same or different. Just using this time in your morning to be aware of your body. What does it need today? And inhale, roll back up, uncross the legs, and go ahead and roll onto your backs, hugging the knees in, maybe rocking a bit from side to side. I think the landscapers are outside, so I need to end this class. But we'll take one more hip release, so draw the knees down towards the shoulders. And either stay here nice and relaxed or take happy baby. So bring the hands to the tops of the shins and bring the feet up to stand on the ceiling, keeping the tailbone and shoulders pressed into the mat. And if you can keep the tailbone and shoulders pressed into the mat, you can grab onto the feet. But did you see how my butt lifted up? I'm going to go ahead and release. So taking your own variation of your happy baby here. Just being gentle with your body. And bring the soles of the feet to touch and let the feet fall down to the mat, coming into a reclined butterfly. Just for a minute here. And you can let the arms rest by your sides and extend the legs out long. Moving into your Shavasana. Taking a moment here to get any last little movements out of the body before coming into some stillness. Bringing stillness to both the body and the mind. Helping yourself have a little bit more space for clarity and focus in the rest of your day. Using this time to be present, so not planning out the rest of your day, but using this moment to be present with your breath, relaxing your mind. And begin to bring some movement back to the hands and to the feet. And inhale, reach the hands up and overhead, finding that full body stretch before you bend into the knees and roll over onto one side. Keeping the eyes closed here, taking one final moment of stillness to find something that you're grateful for today. Could be something as small as making time on your mat today. But whatever it is, just making space for gratitude in your morning. And slowly press yourself up into a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. And either place the hands along the thighs or bring hands to heart center, taking 3 final grounding breaths to close out our practice. So inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth in 3, 2, 1. And gently tuck the chin in and blink your eyes back open, coming back to the room around you. I thank you all for joining me on your mats this morning. I hope you enjoyed this kind of challenging, kind of fiery class. If you did, let me know down in the comments below, and if not, let me know what you want to see instead, because I'm just guessing here. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe down below. Stick around. Got some exciting new yoga places planned. Check my vlogs for more information. But yeah, I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.